All right, here we go. Topic number one. You go first on this one.
Thank you.
Do the Rockies have the worst rotation in Major League Baseball?
I haven't looked at the others closely enough to really give you an expert opinion.
Take a guess.
I would say yes, but because of that, I really want them to put Butler and Gray in the starting rotation.
Yeah.
You can give me all the Jordan Lyles you want. That guy, I don't even know that guy's name from Atlanta.
Hale.
Dick Dale.
David Hale, I think it is.
Yeah.
And they've got another guy, a journeyman, Christian Bergman.
I read a thing, I'm running out of
at.
time, but I read a thing that the worst you can ever do, the worst thing in baseball you can do is ever try to acquire pitchers from the Braves because they only get rid of bad pitchers.
That's right.
They got two.
They know pitching. And if they're getting rid of them, chances are. All right, my shot on this. The Rockies have one of the worst 3 or 4 rotations in all of baseball, along with Houston, Minnesota, and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh, you did some work.
Oh, this is a horrible. This might be the worst rotation ever for the Colorado Rockies. And we're talking about a long history of bad rotations. That bullpen better be good this year. Second question. Steve Nash, Hall of Famer? Absolutely. 2-time MVP. Has the longevity. 3rd all-time in assists. Yeah, absolutely. Steve Nash is a Hall of Famer. And his teams won. All of his teams were winning teams. He had trouble his last 3 years. He couldn't stay healthy. But, man, what a fantastic player to watch. And a really productive player.
I hope he's not judged on what happened the last 3 years because that was unfair.
Or the fact he didn't win a championship.
Here's a guy that suffered a bad back problem for years and years. And you know, watching the Suns when they would come to town, that he would spend the time he went on the floor lying on his back.
Yeah.
And in agony. He was one of the top 5 most exciting players I ever watched. I loved the way he passed the basketball. I loved that he had a nice jump shot, the three-pointer.
You know, he's the greatest free throw shooter in NBA history.
Steve Nash.
90%. The greatest.
Yeah. Steve Nash, and the Hall of Fame puts in Russian coaches and girls volleyball coaches. Steve Nash is a natural.
Wait a second. They put girls volleyball coaches into the basketball Hall of Fame?
Have you ever seen the Hall of Fame?
All right. I've been trying to get this question on for weeks. Right now. Curry or Westbrook? Who you like?
Well, I like Curry because he's going to play for the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. Westbrook is tough. He's got an attitude. He's a triple-double machine waiting to happen. Steph Curry is a shooter.
Yeah.
Give me Westbrook. I'll put up with some of his ego problems, but I think Westbrook is Oscar Robertson. I just think he's carrying them without Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Westbrook.
Yeah, I'm with you. Look, Curry has turned himself into a more complete player. He is playing some defense now, and he is passing the ball very, very well. He's one of the assist leaders in the NBA, and his shot is just out of this world. Maybe the sweetest shot I've ever seen. But this guy is doing things that nobody's ever done. Night after night, triple-double after triple-double after triple-double, and he is carrying that team, and they're going to make the playoffs because of him, simply because of him. I never thought Westbrook. I know you a day that I wasn't here, you debated Westbrook versus Durant. I would still take Westbrook over Durant right now.
I think he should change his name to Jerry Westbrook. Think about that.
Okay.
Think about that.
Final floor on the floor. Do you like shoveling snow or raking leaves most? Or I should say, which one do you like the least?
I don't do either one of them.
Did you ever do either one of them?
No. I don't. I say this all the time. When my toilet backs up, I hire a plumber. That's why he has the job. People out there don't write columns. I write the columns for them. When they want a column, they don't sit down at home and write their own column, although they're more with the internet. I don't keep people from shoveling snow that do that for a living. I don't keep people. I think raking leaves is the most worthless thing in the whole world because as soon as you rake them, there's another whole group there.
Yeah, the ones from the neighbor's lawn. Neither? I actually like shoveling snow, and I still shovel snow. I hate raking leaves, and I stopped doing it about 5-6 years ago because you get blisters. Even when you wear gloves, you get blisters, and it's constantly like this. And my my trapezius
good at
hurts.
rolling
Is that
a
what that
boat,
is?
are
A
you?
trapezius? You know, I can't stand
You're a
that.
trapezius artist?
Yeah,
Is that what you
I'm
said?
a trapezius artist.
Yeah. Well,
I
I could understand why you'd like shoveling snow because you like to shovel shit too.
No,
More money.
Citywide
Yeah.
banks.
I put all my money up there. Yeah.
All right, and ironically, that segment was brought to you by Citywide Banks.